What's up, Sven? What's up, guys? I'm just waiting for more people to join and then we'll start going over results. So let's just wait for some more people to tune in. I see your results, Ben. We can go over them in just a minute. Maybe it's gonna be a quick night. Looks like it's just us, Ben. I don't know. It's always so awkward once this begins. Okay, I'll be back in just a second. I need to grab my computer charger. Yeah, I want to know where everyone else is too. It's like a fucking ghost town up in here. Sven, do you want to go send the link in the chats? And maybe see if people want to come in?
Yeah, I'll try to get some people.
Okay, thank you. Thanks.
That's my lovely fucked up voice.
No, you're totally fine. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck everybody's at. Maybe we'll call it an early night. I wouldn't mind that either. I guess I should post my results in there too. Let me see. Where is it? Okay. Alright, Spen, you're in here, so we might as well just go over your results and maybe we'll just do yours. I don't know. Let's see. Let's take a look. What do we got? Okay, 1243 and 1230. Oh shit, these are some good battles. Damn, Defiance went hard. Holy shit. Bakir. Nice. And let's see. You guys won, right? Or no? Yeah, they did feast. They definitely did good. What's up, Just Wang? You want to post?
Hello?
Hi, do you want to post your results in the comments on here?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay. And then
It was actually a really close one, but
Was it?
a lot of drama.
Ooh, we had some drama too. I can't wait to hear all about it. I cannot wait to hear all about it. Okay, so you had head of state.
Yeah, we have head of state now, yeah.
Okay.
It's like, this is our second season, or like second round of head of state.
Okay, and you're in 1113.
Yep.
Ooh, so you guys won.
Yeah, we barely won. It was actually like a comfortable lead until the last 15 minutes.
Really?
And then one of our newer C34s who's been like piling a ton of money into the game, who actually just passed me, wanted to try and hit a trap city, and
no.
I was like, dude, we have 250 million points lead right now. There's no point in hitting another city. Like, let them come to us. Like, open your bubble if you want, and then we can reinforce.
Yeah.
But our whales were distracted and they didn't go in time, so he ended up losing like 200k troops there, and then
holy shit.
The lead shrank to like, I don't know, it's like 40 million, I think, in that screenshot at the end. It was a little crazy.
That's wild.
1088 had a civil war, so their second alliance was actually like being a double agent for us, and like just sharing. Like, I got their one of their C38 reached out to me and like on Viber and just started like sharing all their location stats of different cities, their play schedules and stuff. So and was like, if it comes down to it, I'll just open my city up and let you burn it, and I'll just heal over and over again if you guys need the win. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. So yeah, so 1088 is in a bit of a shit show right now. Yeah, but for sure. Glad we got the win at the end. Yeah, that's good. Was it like Bubble Fest for you guys too, or what was it like for the majority of defense? And is this your first head of state or no? No, second head of state. Okay. Like, we just finished the first one with 2 stars, and then this one will be tough too because we've got like there's a whale in 1144. Do you know Led Zorro? Yeah, I do know Led Zorro. I've heard of him. He's a beast. That guy's he's scary. I always look at his city, like when his island. Oh, is that his, like, is his island the top island in your? I don't think it's the top. I just go to number 1. I don't think it's the top, but his island is really nice. Yeah, I go visit King Kong every day. His island is also fucking insane. We fought King Kong and Led Zorro in the final round of Triangle Wars, and it was just like crazy. Stupid. I think King Kong finished like 75-85% of our cities by himself.
Yeah, he's got a lot of strength. Some of these guys are so fucking strong. Like that's scary. I don't even want to go up against him. Like that's fucking wild.
Well,
But
I
I'm
mean,
sure
those
it's
events is
coming.
more about your wallet. I feel like because you can buy heals, revive coins. You can even
Yeah.
fund other players. I don't know. Have you ever faced 1-1-1-1-1?
Ooh.
Like a mad?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Oh, I think you muted.
I muted?
I can't hear you anymore. I don't know if you can hear her.
Let me see. Wait. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Yep. Okay, sorry about that. I was saying I don't think that I have gone against 1-1-1-1. I'm not positive actually though. 1-1-1-1-1.
Their number one player is a player named Decay and Medi. He's got over 200 million BP. We're like 99% sure he's the actual professional football player. And
What?
like he just plays this game like for fun because not only is he number one in the nation, he's also number 2 and number 3. He has 3 cities.
Is this the Messi guy or no? Is this
No,
somebody else?
you're thinking of Cristiano, right?
Yeah,
Ronaldo?
there's like the
From
Cristiano Ronaldo one.
Like, that's like he's from an older nation.
Yeah,
that's an older nation. That's a Chinese player though. I'm pretty sure.
It is like for sure. It's definitely not Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's no way. But
no, I don't think. I think that's just some Chinese player who's like obsessed with Ronaldo. But
yeah, probably. What's up, Executioner? Drop your stuff. But oh, sorry about that. Just wing it. So what was it like combat wise? Was it like Bubble Fest or did you guys have a lot of action?
No, so we had some let me see if I can dig up some screenshots for you.
Okay.
So we had some really good like I mean they wanted to trap they couldn't fight us head on. The our 2 whales were just too strong for them. So
yeah,
they were trying to be like as sneaky as possible in let me see.
Yeah. We have your ass kicked. Oh shit. Yeah, we're gonna go over yours next, Executioner. I'm excited to hear about this. Oh shit. Looks good. We almost got our asses kicked. It was pretty crazy.
But you guys still won?
We did.
Nice.
We did win. But it was freaking close and it was scary. It was scary. Yeah, we got our star. I don't really know how this all works. Ooh, I see 12-15 lost too. I just actually looked at the results from the other nations in my head of state. Okay, let's see. Alright, so we've got this report. Ooh, okay. So
I can't I gotta scroll out for a little bit. You can jump to someone else and I can try and find more, but it was like a lot of fighting at the start because the lead was only about 100 million between us when we started Void.
yeah.
So they were going after our second and third alliances, and we were kind of just going after any open city at the time. And then when I went to bed around 2 a.m. Eastern time, that was when we were up by like 300 million.
Okay.
And then I think it was just like, you know how it is. Like bubbles start fucking popping after 12 hours. And
they put the 8 hours and shit. Yeah. And
like we had one person who had 2.6 million troops in the academy, and I was like, holy shit! Like you have more troops than I do.
Yeah,
I don't even have 2 million.
I don't even have that many. That's fucking wild.
There's going to be some culling after this event as well, just because some of the troop counts in these cities are just insane.
Yeah, definitely. What's up, Chazzle Dazzle? What's up, dude? Okay, so yeah, if you want to look them up and I'll pull you back up, I'll take Executioner while you look, and thank you for sharing. All right, Executioner 994. Let's see, how did you guys do? 994. Did you guys win
Not
or
much about to say.
you
No,
guys got
we
your
fucking
asses
lost.
kicked? Oh shit. What
Yeah,
happened? What happened, dude?
no, nothing. Just simple. They kick our asses like
Oh,
heavily.
these are
You
some
know, nothing we could
huge.
do.
These are some huge reports.
Yeah, there's some of them. I mean, if uh, if you see how I sent them a screenshot of how we entered to KE and then how it ended, and yeah, we tried. You know,
Yeah. Damn. That
so at least I
sucks.
mean they I'm assuming when I share with this on Woody's stream or something, probably some of or someone from 1047 is gonna be there. So uh, they can't complain about us not showing up. You
You
know what
guys,
I'm saying?
yeah, you guys
Because
showed up.
normally when because normally when you have a a huge gap entering to to the fighting, you kind of like whatever, I'm not gonna even try, or at least sometimes, right? And also based on your opponent, you're gonna be like,
Well,
I
you
don't
have to
think
be
it's gonna be
careful.
possible, but we show up, we try to fight,
Yeah.
set up some traps. I mean, they won most of them. We won ours sometimes.
Yeah.
But
What do you
point is that we show up.
what do you think the issue was? Like what do you think was your guys' downfall?
Not an issue at all. I mean, they were active basically on the whole week.
Yeah.
They kind of did a lot of recruitment as well. So and it was like a billion gap difference when we entered
That is
to the kill
terrible.
event.
That is so
Um,
bad.
so, but they also have like a two fucking guys, like a C40. He's a big guy. I think I must have somewhere his stats, but
Yeah.
it was crazy.
Damn, but
Uh, Crazy strong.
you guys did make like a little bit of points up, but like, oh shit, man.
Yeah. So the last 30 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
One guy from the second alliance dropped the shield, his shield, and I was happy about it. To be honest with you, he got almost zeroed.
Ooh.
Uh, he was like almost. I mean, he was a fat guy, right? He's a
Yeah.
C35, but mostly troops, right? And
Yeah.
I think he was like around 40 million PP, and up with 25.
Holy crap.
Yeah, so I think he's
We
gonna quit. I hope he
w-
does because I
w-
hate him with all my
Oh shit, you
all my
guys don't
heart.
like
But
him.
yeah. So I mean, I don't know.
We'll see what happens with him, I
We knew
guess.
we knew that it was an impossible task to kind of
Well, that was a huge spread.
reverse.
Like, how do you come back from that?
I mean, just showing up and trying to fight,
We had a huge gap like
and
that too.
hoping. Yeah, we set a couple traps, and one of the things we did was making sure or trying to, make their big guys use their SOS from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So they, in theory, they would play more.
Well, they'd be a little bit safer about who they want to
Yeah, not safer,
attack,
but
solo
it
attack.
didn't matter. He didn't care.
No. Yeah, he didn't give a shit.
So actually, yeah, he did use his SOS like 20 minutes after
Ugh.
the start.
Yeah.
We set up the trap, but then I mean, he was doing his stuff. He didn't care to losing the troops, so that's why we couldn't catch.
Yeah.
Uh,
That sucks.
so but it was fun. It was fun. I like I said at the beginning, they can't complain about us not showing up.
Yeah. You guys
Because
did it.
it happens when you have a big gap, ahead of someone, that other nation probably won't be trying even, but we
Yeah.
try.
No, you guys
So
tried, and that's. Oh my
yeah,
god.
so
I'm sorry,
I
guys.
lost a lot of troops. Yeah,
My,
that's fine.
it's
It's
my
part of the game,
chihuahua.
See that?
My chihuahua is trying to fight the cat. I'm sorry. He did this last time
Oh,
too. He's so annoying. Okay, he's good now. Sorry.
all good, all
Yeah,
good.
but so um this you guys, how have you guys done with other head of states? Like, are you guys,
The previous one,
yeah, how was your last one?
I think we end up like we won like two of them, I think, and we
Okay.
lost the other two. No, wait, one.
When?
Yeah, no, we won two. We lost one. Yeah,
That's not too
but
bad.
yeah,
That's not too
that
bad.
wasn't bad.
We almost lost ours.
And but this one, the interesting thing is that I was checking the weekly, overall points,
Yeah.
and we ended up making more points besides these, guys that we were against, but we
Mm-hmm.
ended up making more points that everyone else's on the other matches.
Oh, really?
So that was a cool thing. So it makes sense about the pointing. And actually, if you see the screenshot I sent of to the end,
Let me look.
compare the points about everyone else's. We still higher on points.
Yeah, you guys did. I mean, you guys didn't do like terrible, to be honest. It was just
Yeah.
extremely
So those.
close.
Yeah. I mean, but again, it was fun.
A
So
huge gap.
we'll see what happens on the next ones.
Yeah, definitely. We're still undefeated. I know you like to you always want to talk shit about it, but we're undefeated still. We almost. It was tough, man.
No,
It
no,
was tough.
I love how confident you are on that matter,
What's up,
and I
Kilo?
love how you put that out there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fine. I just wish that we can, face you guys at some point
I know.
and
We'll
see
see how
how
it
that
goes.
goes.
I know. I would love that too. We'll see.
But you need to work out a little bit. We're a little far on on on
Yeah, you
VP
guys have a
overall, so that's
huge
what.
spread on us, so I
Yeah.
think it'll be a while before we meet, but that's okay.
No, I don't think so. I mean,
No,
lately
you don't think?
I'm seeing that newer nations are putting a lot of efforts, money, and everything.
Oh,
And for
hell
example,
yeah.
these guys that they just kick us,
Yeah.
and we're like easily a year ahead of them.
I know. It's crazy. Like some of these newer nations are like they're growing so fast. Like they're stronger than they have stronger cities than mine. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like
I still think that Camel puts, you know, employees
I know
here and
you have
there.
your theory. You have your theory on
I'm
that.
pretty sure they do. I'm sure
I
they
don't
do.
know about it. I don't know about it. Maybe. Maybe. Does anybody else want to post
Are
any
you
of
a
the
Camel
results?
employee?
I am not. I wish.
Are you
I
sure?
think I think Camel employees can just hop into whatever world they want and like get discounts or whatnot. But I don't think Camel is like telling an employee, "Hey, you have to play in 1127 or something like that." You know what I mean?
No, but they planted on the specific nations, and I still think that they planted one of on our nation. So.
I mean, they have lock nations. I know that. Like like there's
No, but
like
the Lac
usually
Nation is because I think they're because of the servers are I
Like the
think
Chinese
Chinese or something like
nations?
that.
The Chinese
yeah.
nations.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the
So, but
locked
those ones
servers.
actually are the worst. As far as I know, and what I've heard is those guys suck. So fighting,
They're
yes,
not very smart, but they have a lot of money and they have a lot of cheap packs. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they do.
yeah. But they don't know how to
Hey, Chazzle.
fight. Yeah. So I've heard several nations putting them underground. So I don't think they're good. But anyway,
Yeah, for
have we
sure.
played One Nation before? 9994?
994, yeah.
Have you played 1113 before?
993.
No, I'm in
111.
1113.
1113.
Oh, I don't think we have played against you guys yet.
I'm gonna just look at your top nation. I'm just curious.
While you guys look that up, Chazzle Dazzle, did you want to discuss your results?
CQ, what results?
Oh no.
Dude, we got smoked.
What happened? What happened to you guys?
Ugh.
Ugh,
So,
Kill City.
oh yeah, fucking boy is on it.
Yeah, he
And
is.
I was talking to him throughout the week, and he told me after our last event, he fucking went and burned everybody and made them merge.
Ugh.
So basically, he took all the actives from the other two alliances with him at IVT, and they just rolled us.
I remember him telling me that he. Ugh, sorry, I'm so tired. I remember him telling me that he wanted to do that he was hoping to get
Yep.
those alliances to merge together. He was talking about that last time that he came on. So.
Yeah, I mean, we went in with like, I want to say 450 million above them throughout the first 4 phases.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. So I didn't play it all today. I hopped on the last 30 minutes of the damn event. I had family shit going on.
Yeah.
So, and then I was just checking the chats. I guess we had a couple of our R4 and our R5 that were out all day today as well.
Ugh.
But we're the third in the nation right now. So we'd only attributed probably maybe 50, 60 million, which wasn't touching them. So I know IVT fucking caught our number one alliance with their pants down all over the place. And I mean, if you look,
Kill City is fucking strong. I don't care what anybody says.
dude,
That dude's city is fucking.
always got it. I mean, fucking dude is on it.
He is. Like, he has a strong ass city, man. Not gonna lie.
So, like I said, I hopped on for like the last 30 minutes and there's nothing, but I did find a couple mines. So I sent everybody out and fucking, he come over to try to destroy me, and it was empty city, and I was just fucking emoting the shit out of him. But yeah, I mean, no, they almost pulled, for what we went in on the beginning with the KE to what they ended up winning by, they fucking came back almost a billion points.
That's wild.
It's stupid. Yeah.
Did you guys how was it? Like, were you guys like back and forth? Like, how were the battles?
So I haven't
like
seen
was
much
it Bubble
yet.
Fest too? Because I'm so tired of these fucking Bubble Fests. Oh, what's up, Clean Kill?
Yeah, I mean, it was. And so I went over right after reset. And I mean, I'm only a 31. I'm little shit. But they are burning everybody. And I'm like, man, I want to jump in so bad, but I'm going to get torched right off the rip.
Immediately.
No, I mean, I was good. I just scouted a little bit, and then I knew I was out. So, but yeah, I mean, they were cleaning house. It was fucking badass.
Yeah.
You know, what Kill City told me during the week, he definitely made on his words, because they were doing work. And I mean, they just handed it to us. I don't know where our top alliance top dogs were at. I know that Kill City sent me a screenshot. He burned one of their top dogs, and I'm waiting to see what our nation chat got to say about it. But
there was
yeah,
some, like, I mean, crazy shit going down.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was disgusting. They came to play, and I mean, yeah, we took the first one last week or 2 weeks ago, but yeah, they came back with it this time. So, but I mean, yeah, I don't have any knowledge other than that. Like I said, I wasn't there the whole day today, so I didn't get to see any of the battles. I don't, I'll be talking with everybody.
Yeah.
Tonight, tomorrow, but yeah, I mean, it stinks.
So Clean Kill says LGN hid under bubbles most of the time.
Yeah, and I mean yeah, I could say that. And so the reason is because they knew what happened last time. Yeah, it just that's all I got. I mean, yeah. Clean Kill was there.
was in it. I wasn't. I didn't get to witness anything other than the last 30 minutes.
Ugh.
So
Yeah. Clean kill. You don't want to talk up in here? You don't want to discuss anything? I don't know if he does. It's like dead tonight. Everyone's probably just as tired as I am. I'm so tired.
But that's all I got, girl.
Yeah. Clean Kill said we all went hard. We had another alliance give up a ton of points, but they all avoided us. So nice. Yeah.
Well, the good thing about getting other alliances, or better said, someone from your nation dropping bubbles during void, is that they get zeroed, right? So it's better to get rid of them like ASAP than when they have, I don't know, like 3 million troops for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's better
burning.
make them quit like ASAP.
We started burning people like at the end of the event. Like we just started like taking out people in the second alliance and in the academies. We just started burning everybody. We were like, you're not giving points away, so either we burn you and destroy you or they do. So yeah.
Yeah, we have a nation cleaning time. Like, if you're not in a top 2 alliance, you have to bubble 6 hours before the event. Otherwise, you're just gonna get purged. Like, we don't trust the academies enough to not do anything stupid. So it's just like put an 8-hour bubble now and then 24-hour bubble after.
Yeah.
And then call it a day.
Exactly.
If it's frenzy, we're a little more lenient on larger cities because we know that they're spenders and stuff like that, and we'll try and zero them out as soon as the event starts so that their troops are safe. So like we have a guy who's Japanese, just disappears months on end and then comes back and will drop 10 grand in like 2 weeks.
What?
And then disappear again.
That's wild.
So he's got we had to zero out his city. It's just been sitting out randomly somewhere for 2 months now. But he's a top 10 city that no one can get in touch with or get access to. Sucks.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy though. Who the hell does that? You drop so much money into it and you're just not even on there all the time? Like that's crazy. That's so wild. I would be up in there. I wish I could spend that much money in this damn game. Yeah. So I was looking at those reports that you guys just posted. Let's see. Yeah, this is Junon. What is it? Junan? And
Junon, yeah.
Junon and Yalnizkurt?
Yeah. That guy just his bubble drop had over 1 million troops.
Shit.
They tried to reinforce and Junon just zeroed it out.
Oh my goodness. And he's a whale. Junon is a whale?
Yeah, he's our experienced whale. He's been our top player since the start of the nation.
What city level is he?
What's up?
Is he a 41?
No, he's C40. He's very he claps C41s it's for breakfast most of the time. He's a very well balanced city. He doesn't never rushed. He was C37 for a long time and then was all right, I want cannons now, and then just shot up to 40.
Damn.
Do you have a screenshot of his stats or something? I'm curious to see that.
Yeah, I can give you the screenshot.
Ooh, I want to.
What happened to your whale, dude? I'm looking at your nation stat. You have a C41 who is top everything, no alliance.
Which?
Yeah, he was our Camel employee. That's what I was saying.
Oh yeah, that's the one that you said he just fucking disappeared one day.
He's the one that disappears. I think it was 4 months ago or something like that.
Oh my god!
Just disappeared out of nowhere. Yeah, he
just simply left. Yeah, just disappeared. He didn't say anything. Just left. I actually talk about this with Woody.
Yeah, obviously, he talked about it with me too.
He claims to be more, how to say, he didn't want to say yes, might be an employee or not or something, obviously, because Camel listens his lives, but
holy shit, 1,620.
But yeah, I mean, how can you explain that?
This
how
guy
can you
is
explain
strong.
that? Just suddenly not saying nothing at all, just living the game, knowing how much you put into that city is important. I mean,
That's what I'm
Only
saying. I
someone
wish I
who
had
works
that.
for, that,
I
or
wish I had that.
that,
I,
or
we had
you
a
don't.
whale that just gave away a city. I mean, he was our
But
number 2 player for
yes,
the
but you
entire
say
time.
that gave away to someone. This guy is just simple left without even a word.
Yeah, nothing.
Actually, as a matter of fact,
That's like
he
the
actually, huh?
Japanese player that I was telling Caffeine Queen about. Like we have one like that. He came back 2 months ago after disappearing for like a whole month, dropped 10 grand, like got like Freya literally maxed out within 2 weeks or something, like in the shortest amount
Just
of time
wild.
possible. And then was like, oh, like right before our battle frenzy, we're like, Sora, where are you? And like Viber was like last seen 3 weeks ago, and I was like,
yeah,
fuck you.
that's funny. I mean, we have the guy who owns that city or used to own the city, right, on Discord. So today, when we were having our last kick, that I was like, fuck, I wish this guy show up today. I want him to show up today. Because we burned all his troops during the frenzy. So if he's come back, all his troops is gonna be there. So, but yeah, nah, it's tough. There's another guy who actually that he was he left actually a month later, but he gave his city to someone, which now is the guy who is R5, but at least he gifted, so and it's a strong city. So I wish the other guy would have done the same, which is why everyone thinks, or I think, that is a Camel employee. That's the only thing I can think. Live in a city like that, knowing how much you spend in it, or in theory you spent,
Well, what if the guy just died?
Huh?
What if the guy died? I mean, like one of our top
No,
players.
no, he didn't,
like,
because he
he's
sends
65.
this. No, he sends the only thing he did before he left, it was sending one message through Discord to the very first R5 we ever had. And to say, hey man, I'm not gonna be able to log in for I don't know for how long. That was his message. That was it.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That was
crazy.
it, and nothing else. And then when
I
he
don't
told
know.
us,
That could be like suicide. I mean, I don't want to get dark and shit.
Oh my
but, like,
god, no, don't say that.
no,
Oh my
we thought that
God.
maybe he, got, went to jail or something, or his accountant say, you're fucking dumb as stop spending
His wife probably
or
found
something
out.
like that, or he
his wife
got
is gonna divorce
His
him.
wife
if he
was like,
gets
listen,
the wife is
bitch,
gonna be divorcing him,
get the
something like
hell off
that.
this
But
game.
but I think the camel thing is the most accurate one, because again, unless you actually didn't spend at all, because camel give you everything, you won't care about leaving that city behind without even trying to sell it for the minimum price.
The thing is,
wait,
people, that's
but wait,
nothing.
no, I know, but wait, this is the other reason why we always think that, or we're thinking that it was an employee, because we never see him fucking asking for resources. Never.
Well, he's
I never
rich
asked
as
for
fuck,
farms.
damn well he's...
He didn't have farms. He didn't have farms. He hated civil war. He never plundered anyone, So how you explain him having the fucking resources for his cities?
Like, he wasn't buying...
You can just buy. Like, I mean, if you are so rich, like if I was a billionaire, I would just buy every pack possible from Camel. I would just top off gold, like from their fucking stupid little like $99 for like a 10,000 gold. Like, if you were that stupid rich, you could do whatever you wanted.
Like, there's
city,
no
right?
way I would sit there gathering from a farm if I was that rich. There's no way.
I like our version of that sense of,
Our Junon, his like you know how you have the quest to like collect X amount of gold or like, X amount of food and stuff. He sent a screenshot. He's still on like collect 10 million food or something like that, because he just has he has one resource farm like seller that he protects, and anytime he wants resources, he's like, I need like 200 million minerals. And she's like, okay, give me 5 days, and then like he just eats it in 20 minutes, because his fleet size is just so big, and then like everyone else is like eating so small, like, and then like that clogs up at the alliance chat. Like our whales, they finish eating a city in like fucking 15 minutes. It's
Yeah,
so
that shit's
stupid.
crazy. It's crazy.
I like our version better, to be honest.
You like the conspiracy. I can dig it.
I shared the stats of our two top whales in the
Yeah,
chat, by
I
the
was
way.
just looking at that.
Yeah, I was checking. Oh, very nice.
General spending is just gone. So I'll put it this way. So our 1113 started in January of last year or December of last year.
Okay.
So like our nation is a little bit like over a year old.
Damn.
A year and a half old, like almost.
Have you guys getting into any merger so far?
No mergers.
Merger talk.
We just had Chaos Land.
We did too.
Like we won.
Nice. I think
So, or like we had, our nation was the top place. I don't think we, but Led Zorro came first in overall individual points.
Of course he did.
But so
No, but
general,
these guys have pretty solid stats. I mean, they're great, man.
Yeah, they
so
did.
general was did not play for like seriously until June of last year. So in under a year, that he basically turned a city that didn't even have golems from his plane to that.
That's insane.
Damn.
I don't know how they do
every
it.
week today. So like today, I know when I log back in today, because I know like it'll take him like half an hour after reset to log in. I'll get like 6,000 AOZ Z coins.
Isn't that the best
from
though?
That's like from the Alliance shop or like the Alliance gift.
Yes.
Not the actual blue coins.
The Z coins.
Yeah, the Z coins, because he buys like all large packs. It's disgusting how much money this guy drops, and he's like, he just like, I think he has like, he's like, I'm not gonna stop until I can like beat anyone I want in the uranium mines, and I'm like, bro,
that's wild.
Who's the toughest guy on your globe?
It's the same one as yours, the K and Medi.
Okay.
It's from 1111, right?
I think so. Yeah. Hold on, let me check.
Actually, you're not in my globe. You're in the one right before it.
Yeah, I was about to say that because I'm not quite sure.
Top player has 383 million BP in our globe.
Jeez. Yeah.
I have to go to the world.
Well, fun. Let me see. Oh, fucking Black is on top right now on battle power on our glove.
Oh yeah, that's
Nation
that one
rank.
guy you were talking about.
So
Super strong.
Yeah, I got it here. Yeah, let me see. Oh, there's Darren here. Oh shit, I'm missing our guy here on this tower lineup. Yeah. Oh, I have here Eat Full. Yeah. Yeah, it's Black from 1020, and then Pumpkin Duke. Motherfucker, I hate them both.
Pumpkin Duke.
Yeah. I see. I'll take a screenshot. I see. So we faced actually Black.
Yeah,
on
you
the
were
last,
telling me about that.
What's the name?
Frenzy.
I know that player.
In Frenzy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was in Frenzy. We beat him. I mean, not directly him, but we beat his nation.
I think Jay beat Pumpkin Duke in something. I don't know what we were in, what event it was.
Yeah.
Jay whipped his ass.
So
Our whale.
The top 3 players in MAD are the same player.
What?
Yeah.
On where? On your glove?
No, in my globe. Yep.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
2 nations younger than us. 1111. The top 3 players literally are the same person.
Like he has 3
I heard
cities.
that before. Yeah, I heard that before. Like, players, like big guys,
So, like Decay and Medi, I'm pretty sure he's a long range. And then Wraith, he's got like 2,300 melee HP. Like he's like a full melee build, like melee attack, melee defense, melee everything. And so he like when they go in together, it's just like Wraith sends a full front line, and then Decayan sends a full back line, and it's just like it's not even fair.
And it's the same person, and he invested into all of those cities.
Yes, it's the same player.
Dude.
Are you sure? I
Yes.
mean, meaning like he
So,
spent.
look at
he's spending in 3
Look at the
cities.
picture I sent you. The picture is the same, but in different shades.
You're right. It is.
When in the uranium mines, when you look at their profiles, they are all occupied within 1 minute of each other.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So 1111 is like literally like multiple nations. Like it's like they've
a
already gone
one-man
through multiple
show.
mergers.
That's crazy.
Damn.
So
who the hell
like
has
yeah,
the time
like
and money
when we
for
fight
that?
them,
And I
it's
was,
like
I was worried about spending $25 a month. Come on, man, these guys are crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the
when I first started
hell?
this game, I got hooked because of stupid YouTube ads that they had, and I was like, oh, let me give this a shot. And then I was like, fuck paying $5 for the golden hammer. I'll build this shit out like over time. And then like a weekend, it's like, all right, fine, you got me. Here's the golden hammer. And then like a week later, okay, fine, here's $20 for the fucking elite packs and everything.
Yes, and then you're like, oh geez, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Like spending
this
everything.
guy's like,
and then you have 3 cities like that.
Google that name, Decayan Medi.
What is it?
You get the result of a professional football player that's just like signed on.
Do you think it's like legit though, or do you think he's just using the name because he's like a super fan?
I mean, this kid is like a fresh graduate. Like he's not like a Tom Brady, you know what I mean? Like he's not like some superstar that everyone already knows. This isn't some household name yet.
So do you think he's like? So do you think it's really him?
I honestly think it's him.
That's crazy.
Like, it makes sense because a player like him would have the money to just drop bans every week. And it's like, hey, coach, I'm not doing anything stupid. Like, Saturday night, I'm playing Void.
He's on
like, I'm not going out to clubs or doing coke, you know? I'm playing fucking Void.
He's on Age of Origins. Spending his entire contract on specials packs and shit. Oh my god, that's crazy.
It's, yeah, we faced them in the last GC, and it was just like they got max points every round. It wasn't even fair. And like even like on the rounds, because like Decayan doesn't need to be there every round. Like they have three mega cities.
Well, they're able, if he's putting money in like in like that on 3 cities, like, dude, how do you go up against that? Like, in all honesty, like, you don't.
Ronaldo, you call in Ronaldo.
Oh yeah, the Ronaldo city. I forgot about that one.
Like honestly, like Ronaldo is probably like one of the few cities that would like humble him, because I don't even like. I mean, I don't even think Woody would be able to like go in onto his city with like unharmed because of the sheer number of troops that he has.
Is it
because like
really
Woody
that bad?
Because I watched like Woody's videos when he looks at like 150 million BP, he's like, oh shit, I'm not gonna go in all that. Like I would need the squad to go in together. You look at his, he's at 383 million BP, like, and this is a 1,000+ nation.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh my god. And no one's coming in here. What the fuck?
Everyone's probably like doing Medici and just like talking about results themselves.
Legit. Well, if you're watching on YouTube and you want to come in, get in my Discord. The link is somewhere.
I'm in your Discord.
Find my Discord. Oh, I was saying for the people watching on my YouTube stream, if they want to come in here and share their results, they need to get in on the Discord.
You're doing a multi-stream.
Yeah, I have it on here, and then I have, we've got Dark Star in here. Dark Star, did you want to share or drop your results in the comments and go over them? If you unmute yourself, you can chat.
Yeah, let me go find a picture. Hold on.
Okay, cool. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. I'm so tired. Like, this freaking void was crazy. It was crazy. We were up against top ones nation, 1, 2, 2, 3, and we were getting our asses kicked like the whole time, and then we barely won by like 10 million points. It was intense. It was intense.
Is there a final battle you have?
Is it what?
Is there a final battle that you have that like got you the win, or were you like just holding on to your lead the whole time?
No, we were not holding on to the lead. We were down the entire time, and then kill came, and we were still down, and then we went up, and then they started freaking destroying our nation, all these idiots who weren't bubbling. We won and came back after we started we told everybody, well, we burned everybody in the nation. We just literally started killing everybody in the nation. If they didn't have a bubble on and they were in the second or the academies, we just started burning them to the ground. We zeroed everybody. So there was no more points for them to get. Then we just started hitting any mine in any city that we could that had T5 and above, and somehow freaking came out winning. I don't even know how we did it, to be honest with you. It was
one of the things that
so
our
close.
1088 was really bad was like hiding troops. Like they would go to a tile like on the same screen as their city, and like we would just like speed in right before they'd get in, and it was like so stupid.
You got lucky.
And then like another guy let 4 of his fleets actually hit the tiles in the same area, and like someone spotted it, so we like everyone picked one, we all hit it at the same time. Filled his hospital, and he lost 600,000 troops.
Holy shit. Man, some of our members got hit bad. Like one of our girls, she had like over 1 million troops. Top one, he freaking hit her city. She lost 800,000 troops in one hit.
Jesus.
She had like 300,000 troops left altogether.
I don't know how Camel does the calculations on like how many end up getting killed, because there was like an early void when like our first nation first started, and I didn't have too many troops, but I was an idiot and I used recall all on a whale attacking me. So I pulled back like 800,000 troops into my city, and I only ended up losing like 80,000 troops because I had like a 320k limit. But because he killed 400,000, but so I had 400,000 remaining. But I was like, I don't know where that number comes from, because that was about 50% of my city size. But then like you see some reports like a whale comes in and it's like 90% of your city's just gone.
Yeah, I don't understand it either, to be honest. But with that one city that top one did on her, he did use slaughter, and it slaughtered her ass. That's for sure. Like, it definitely slaughtered her ass. I like woke up and
I guess if she also had a low wounded limit,
you know,
it would compound.
I'm not sure what her, actually she had everything maxed out. Yeah, she's at 33 or just hit 34, one of the two. And I know when I was taking care of that city before we put her in it, that the hospital and everything in the garage was maxed out. So I don't know.
I don't know how much the difference the drill masters make though. And
yeah,
then Brave
that's what I was
Star
gonna
as well.
say. Like when you look at the officer, I know she didn't have Brave Star in, that's for sure. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. She just got wrecked. Like it was so bad, so bad.
I usually recommend, like, if it's obviously like if it's void, you're always like having Morgan and Saki on. But if you're like well developed enough that you can kill like C-35 zombies pretty easily, you can just have Loreline and Brave Star in with like the standard like fuel mobility comprehension and like really focus on that, and then like give all the battle stats to Morgan and Saki, because you don't need an expanded fleet if you can kill those monsters easily, right? So
yeah, I'm like trying to work on that. I was told about that but I mean Morgan and Saki like for a while were just that was the only thing on the menu, you know what I'm saying? Like,
do you have Loreline at 5?
Yeah,
5.1?
I have her at 5 stars, and her breakthrough skill is at level 10.
I would get her. So I don't know how heavy of a spender you are. So I don't know if you have like triple S's on Morgan
I
and
don't have
Saki
triple
for.
S's on anything.
So I don't either, but I figured because I'm like a medium spender, I spend like maybe like 50 to $100 a week.
Okay.
And what I do on is like if you get Loreline to 5.1 star, you can just roll, and the game gives you a bunch of Lorelines. You can just roll Lorelines over and over again until you get 100 or 300 or whatever, and then trade it into for a guaranteed S, right? For Morgan and Saki, because the game is always giving you Lorelines.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because I figured I got the tip on that for Kingsley because the whales were like saying, yo, yeah, get Kingsley to 5.1, and then you can start rolling Kingsley shards to get the good ones on the other warfare officers. But then I was like, wait, I can take that same logic and do it on Morgan, because
Explain
like the
that
whales,
more.
they just buy the packs and max out Morgan and Saki and just roll until they're like triple S's.
What do you mean?
Do you have officers that's 6 stars yet?
No.
Okay. So I am about to get Morgan to 6 stars. So I'll share a screenshot right now in the chat.
Okay. Because I'm like confused as to what you mean about that. Like when you say to roll him to that. Sorry, I'm a noob too.
No, I learned this on Woody's stream or one of his videos. Very helpful. So the screenshot that I just shared.
Okay.
You see how I have 23 books in the bottom left corner?
Yes.
So go to any of your officers that's at least 5.1 stars or higher, and then go to this page.
Okay.
And then if you hold if you hover over the purple book, it'll say unworldly card can be used to pick one SSS unworldly stats after an officer reaches 6 stars.
Okay.
So and I'm pretty sure it's 100. I can't, because I'm not at 6 stars right now. I can't tell you for sure.
Yeah.
But I know that if for an S, the whales said I think it's 100 shards. So if you re-roll 100 times, regardless of what officer it is, as long as it's in that category, it counts towards that progress. So if I roll Loreline 100 times, I can use those 100 books and give Morgan an S skill.
Shut up.
Guaranteed.
Really?
Yes.
What? Okay. I'm gonna need to look into this more because I had no idea about this.
And that's the same thing with Kingsley as well. Like, my Kingsley sucks. The guys just sell Kingsley.
I always sell Kingsley.
I'm already, yeah, I always run out of those
Bravester.
D-coins, so I'm always selling Kingsley, but they told me to get him also to 5.1 for the same reason. Is like, then, because if you're rerolling Lorelines, those rerolls won't count towards warfare officers, right? But if you're rerolling Kingsley, the most useless warfare officer, then you can give it to the other 6 that you're actually using.
Wow. Okay, that's actually like super good to know, and I had no idea. I didn't even know any of this, so this is good information. That's very good.
Absolutely. So yeah, my Loreline's like level 6, I think, in the breakthrough skill, and then I just stopped leveling it up because I was like, an extra 2% on HP. For me, I'm not gonna make the difference in Elite Wars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'd rather focus on like boosting up there, because we already finished Doom. Like we can literally have like a one whale as an experiment, just walk through every city by himself, no one else, and he just finishes the last Doom by himself.
On level 20?
Yeah, level 20.
By himself?
Yeah.
That's fucking wild. I almost want to see if our whale can do that.
Everyone literally just sat in the base, and was like, and then Junon and General just started going. One goes up and one goes down, and they just kind of go their way.
Holy shit. Oh my god, I need to make a video and see Jay doing that. That would be fucking awesome, actually, to be honest with you. I'm gonna see if he'll do
because
it.
like the thing is like because there's no Titans and the stats have 0%. If you have reduced damage taken from long range troops at 100%, those back range literally aren't actually doing damage to you. Like because like those troops have 0 stats, right? Because
Yeah.
it's just pure troops. So if a whale has a reduced damage taken from long range troops minus 100%,
Okay.
that entire backline isn't doing damage. So it's only the mid range and the front line that's doing damage.
Okay. That's interesting.
So that's why like these whales just walk through those. Like the bar looks crazy when it starts because obviously the BP difference is massive, and then like 10 seconds later it's just like it just shoots up like crazy.
Yeah, I want to see how it looks. I want to see him do it. I bet you he could do it on his own. I wouldn't doubt it. I feel like that would be fun to watch too.
Or just have like everyone go one way and then the whale go the other way and race. Because that's what we do now. That's what we do now is that Junon and General goes together one direction, and then everyone else in the alliance goes in the other direction.
Beat them to
and like they always end up joining us at the end because Junon, they can't beat us in speed, but Junon will take a teleport, get to like the one right tile right before the enemy base, and then just speed in with us.
Oh, that's
it's great.
So funny. that is great. Oh, Dark Star came back. Oh, there she is. Dark Star, are you ready to share your results?
Hi, yeah,
Hey.
sure.
Awesome.
So yeah, ours was a struggle. We walked into the kill phase with
This is
1 billion behind.
Okay, 1074 and 894.
Yep.
Okay.
And it was just a hunt and peck to find anyone without a bubble and, search every mine and every elite mine. And we made some headway, but we did not take the win. So that was unfortunate.
Yeah, we ended up having to do that at the end too, but we took the win, fortunately, but it was rough. When everyone's bubbled up like that, and then you've got everyone in bubbles, and then the only thing that you can find is the fucking mines. Like, and small ass cities that they purged and like left a couple, like 20,000 behind.
Yeah, I made all my points pretty much from the 4th and 5th alliance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got other.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Family obligations coming through. Sorry.
No, you're fine, girl. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Oh, hi, Connor. Did you have any results to share from your void? Connor is also a vet with AOZ Vets, and he has his own YouTube channel, so check him out. Let's see if he has anything to share. I don't think he's coming on. Yeah. Okay. Does anybody else want to share anything? Who's this? Mirkwood. Do you want to post your results in the comments and share your results?
I could.
Okay.
Hold on.
Let's do it. Let's see what you got.
Well, we were fighting your nation, so you have the results.
I know.
Right?
Yeah, I do. I do have the results. I just kind of want to hear what you got to say.
Oh, it was great.
Let's
We had a great time. We worked really hard.
You guys were good.
To try to get our nation ready.
Oh yeah, you worked real fucking hard because we couldn't find any targets anywhere.
Yeah, we worked really hard with everybody to, really drill it in their heads all week to shield. We were, sending out a lot of Vibers, a lot of nation chats. We talked to, any smaller alliances, if you weren't in, if you're a friend or not, if you're not shielded, you're getting zeroed. This was a tough match for us, so
yeah,
we didn't want to go down, we didn't want to have a whole blowout, and we're happy with our results. we at one
You
point
guys
were like,
did
we
great.
could pull this off, and we.
I thought you guys
but
were
it was
going
tough.
to.
We got close. We were all sweating at the end.
To be honest with you, at one point I was honestly thinking to myself, we're about to become we're not going to be undefeated anymore. Like we're about to get fucked up.
I know, and I was I actually was I was shocked. I was doing everything I could to try to keep that.
We got that comeback though.
A lot of us were trying to really
keep
you guys within a certain amount.
Well, we started burning everybody in our nation because you guys were hitting all those DSW.
Oh, I know, because every single time I would jump to another Alliance hive, there was Fire Lord, there was Shadow.
Yeah.
There was Bob, and I'm like, every time I find something, someone swooped in.
Yeah, we didn't give two shits. We were like, all right, you don't have a bubble on and you have troops and you're giving away points, we're zeroing you. Like, I can only imagine what's going on in our nation right now. I haven't signed in because I've been on here. But, yeah, there's going to be some huge changes in Nation 1217 because this was bullshit. Like, they gave away so many freaking points.
This was actually a really good. So this was actually our first void. We had Frenzy, not like first void, but our first void as a team together.
Oh.
We did Frenzy together. We actually just formed this, alliance with all our most active players recently. So this was like kind of like the first real void for us. Okay. We did Frenzy. We did great in our last Frenzy.
And was this your first head of state?
So.
For your nation?
What's that?
Was this your first nation? Your nation's first head of state?
This was our first head of state.
Us too. Us
too.
This
is our first one.
Us too, and it was a good one. Like you guys did a great job. I was impressed. I like want to talk shit and be like, "Boo! Like you suck," but no, you guys were freaking awesome, and you guys made it a huge challenge. Thanks. Like we were sweating. We were sweating. Yeah. We were like, "What the hell are we gonna do here?" And then top one, he fucking destroyed one of our girls. G, I'm sure you saw that.
Oh yeah, I saw that share.
Like almost 800.
Yeah, he's a savage. He is.
Yeah, he's strong.
He's quick.
Yeah.
He gets stronger by the day.
Yep. Holy
shit. He's a good player. He's a smart player.
He is smart. Jay tried to hit him and nobody was home. I was like, ooh.
Jay, man, he was hitting everybody left and right. We were all like, holy crap. I'm just so glad that so many of us were, we've been working on trying to get everybody to learn how to hide their troops. That's been our biggest fall.
I tell you what, you guys did
listen, we're like, you guys don't realize, like, I know some of you guys are new players, but these guys are going to wipe your city. You don't get it.
Oh, yeah,
finally they started getting in their head.
Yeah, because we'll murk you until you're zero. Like, we don't give a shit. We'll zero you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I know. I come from an older nation, and the aggressiveness that came from that nation. It's like people don't care. They'll lose their entire troops just to prove a point. So.
Yeah. So at the end though, like the only reason why we ended up recouping our points was because we were hitting a bunch of idiots that were in the mines, and some of these you guys have these farms.
Oh my God! Is it LPT?
LPT and T.
Oh my God! I know they're a problem. They're bot farms.
Oh, they were juicy and delicious.
Yeah, they're the worst. We kill them everywhere you go, but it's like the minute you start going after their city, they teleport.
Yep. Oh yeah, so we were just speeding them.
Yeah, they're an issue.
They were delicious, and they helped us win. So.
You guys they all have about 250,000
exactly.
T8 and stuff. Yep, I know. I hit them all the time.
You guys gotta do something about them.
We don't know who the owners are. We can't figure it out.
Oof, it's bad.
So, because everyone else, the other farmers and resellers, mostly got on the same page. It's really just that one and maybe one other.
Yeah. Try burning the Alliance Hall. We've seen their scripts go weird.
Really?
Yeah. So one.
I don't even know if they have an Alliance Hall, or where the hell it is.
They have to have somewhere. We told some of our lower players to look for it.
Yeah.
And we just give out bounties, because we have a lot of farms.
Yeah, that's the best. That's what we do too.
And we'll say 5 million minerals for whoever finds this or does that.
Yes, we do that too.
Right now, our bot farm is QWE. It's the same thing as yours. They do their quests. They all have T7s and you know, they keep leveling up their cities and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now, like, for some reason, like, they don't teleport anymore, and they only bubble, and they only apply 2 or 8 hour bubbles, and like people will, like some of our farmers will just sit there and just wait, and then it's like, all right, feasting time again. Like sends all 5 fleet, and then like waits another 2 hours.
They're probably using whatever alliance points they're getting to purchase the bubbles from the store.
Yeah.
Instead of using gold.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's why I think like if you fuck up their haul, like they're like I think something goes wrong because I think they lose some of their privileges.
Ooh. That's good to know.
Can you not use a store while the haul's down? I don't remember that.
I can't remember that either, but I just know that like the bot farm, like we've kind of taken care of our bot farm issue, because like the airlines haul like I think it's like their ranking does like they used to show up, you know, top 10, top 6 sometimes even. Just like, you know, in the void. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, it's always a battle
to me. Yeah, bot farms are that's new to me because, you know, I've come from an old nation. You know, we didn't have res sellers, we didn't have bots, we had nothing. We know when I started playing, there wasn't, you know, there was no titans. It was very basic officers, and you know, so like res selling and all that stuff's new to me. So to see like someone teleport like the second you send an attack, I was like, what the fuck is going on here? They're like, those are bot farms. I'm like, what the fuck is a bot farm?
I remember my first bot farm experience. I was like,
I forgot what. There's a program that's super popular out there. It's $100 a month, and it's cloud-based. It manages up to 100 accounts. It will do daily tasks, send out fleets whenever, bubble up during events. Like it does like the whole shebang kind of thing. And like the thing is like in a newer nation, it's kind of worth it. I actually sold resources for a little while in my nation, mainly just like the larger whales, and I was just like, because I had BlueStacks working on my computer before Camel cracked down on the bots on BlueStacks, so I was like just running.
Yeah, I had a few friends that ran that for a while.
Exactly. So
well, BlueStacks, not bots, but just they did it by themselves. But
exactly, I like logged on and reset, clicked a couple buttons, they went out, got the resources, woke up the next morning, clicked it again, and it was like every 8 hours I got some resources.
Yeah.
And it was like that was just used to like kind of fund some of my spendings on officers, because like if I'm gonna be playing this game, and I might as well try and make some extra money from the whales, right?
Like here, let me sell you some resources.
I'll screenshot some of the hits that you can see that I got, so you can see some of where I got my points from. That way you can show whoever you want in the
The only
nation.
points that I freaking got, the only fucking points that I got from you guys was attacking mines.
I saw you there. I was like, is she attacking mines right now?
I am. I was.
What?
I was merc
Oh,
dogging
I attacked a few. I'm not gonna lie, I attacked a few too. I was like, oh,
that was the only place I could find freaking points. That was the only place I could find points. I was like, this was the first time that I didn't make top 10.
Oh my god.
The first time I didn't rank top 10 in a Void or a Frenzy.
It does happen.
And you know what?
Sucks when
I didn't even give a shit.
It hurts you like, oh,
because
fuck.
In all honesty, I was like, you guys were so fucking bubbled. I was so tired of it. I didn't even play, barely. I'm not even gonna lie. I barely even hopped in. I was like on there a few times, just killing random shit that I could find. And then I was like, I'm fucking out, dude. I'm waiting for bubbles to drop.
Our game plan originally was going to be get as much points as we can and then stay bubbled. Don't do anything and then hold it. But I was like, and you know, I was talking to Top. I was like, you know, it's too close. We hit, you know, 2 bubbles drop. We got to fight. We got to do everything we can. So there we were.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was insane. Like, this was the most difficult void that we've had. Like,
Here's a decent one. I have quite a few losses. You know, I'm not a fucking whale, so, you know, I take losses, but I'm not afraid to lose, so... you know, I bite off sometimes more than I could choose, but I wanted to make sure that we got the points.
This mother
Troops are meant to die a glorious death.
This bastard. Okay, so now you're like basically just feeding me the Nation 1217 hit list. So this is gonna go on Faded Skinny's fuck you shit list, naughty player list, and these are all the people we're gonna probably.
Oh, these are
Holy
some beautiful
shit!
hits.
What the fuck? That's how many freaking troops this person has. 1.2 million.
Oh my god!
Troops.
I hit one and there. I'm gonna.
What the
I have
fuck?
one that's really bad.
Top
and I lost
one,
about
you're
108,000
fucking in
on.
here.
Where me and Pickle, or like there was a guy in LIG that had 1.1 million troops and he wasn't bubbled, and nobody was on. I was like, Pickle, let's go hit it. He's C34. I'm like, we could do it. Like, yeah, we're good. He's got the Gold Titans, and I was like, yeah, you know, we'll be fine. It's only a C32.
So fucking crazy.
Yeah, we got crushed.
I tell you what,
and
though,
it hurt, but it wasn't a bad spread. I think he got like maybe 30,000 more kills than us, so it wasn't like we took it. But well, I mean, the two of us took a big loss. It was a beating. We got our asses beat, but it is what it is.
I tell you what,
after all the kills that I got, so
after this void, DWD is not gonna ever fucking exist again. So if you guys are watching my live right now, you guys better figure out what the hell you're gonna do, because we're coming for that ass. We're coming for your ass. Because holy shit, they gave away so many freaking points. The fact that we had, like, just the fact that we had to go and burn them after. What's up, top one? Are you gonna chat with us? Are you gonna talk to us up in here?
he's listening to see if I'm talking shit about him.
We are talking shit about you. You better get your guns. No, I'm just kidding. Were you in there for that, Merkwood?
What's that?
In my Discord,
I saw it
with the Kill City and
on.
top one beef.
I did. I saw it later on. It was funny.
It was fucking hilarious. I'm not even gonna lie. I was cracking up. I was like, oh, I love them both though. I don't have any favorites. I don't have any favorites, but I will say that was freaking hilarious. In top one, you're a total savage. Like, dude, I was so scared that you were gonna find me or hit me, and what you did to G though.
Oh, you're in that one.
I'm in one of these?
Yeah, there's a couple of them. Yeah, well, because I screenshotted it while your face is there, so your face is in there.
Oh, ew! I hate when you guys take the screenshots and I'm in them.
My bad.
Ew! I'm deleting that one. It's going in the fucking trash. Delete message. It'll never be seen again. You guys did that to me last time, and I looked like a friggin' crackhead. I was like, oh god. Yeah, DWD, man.
I think I got quite a few points from them. I think I got most of mine from LIG, but DWD gave me quite a few points.
From Leg was the ones who you guys got.
I think they gave me personally my most points.
Top one.
DWD definitely didn't.
Which one do you think gave you the most points outside of G? From
he got points everywhere.
Yeah, I know he did. He was killing everybody. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. But yeah, DWD really fucked up, and
oh, here they come.
Lig. Top one.
Yeah, they dropped shit. The ones that I think. Hold on, I definitely have top one, and I definitely hit. I'll have to find it. There was two in Lig that we got back to back to head over 1 million troops each, and that we completely zeroed. I think we hit them like 3 times each.
Yeah.
And their shields dropped early. I would say about the first hour.
Lig was down.
Void.
LIG Lig was down.
And they used their alliance shield.
Yeah, early on. They used it.
They used their alliance shield too early. They used it in like the first hour or two.
Idiots.
It looks like DWD used it in the last hour, which was a good call on them.
I think we told them to. We used ours during the last hour too, and I think we.
That's the best thing you could possibly do.
Yeah.
Because that's usually when everyone's shields drop, and everyone, that's that way. Because if their shields dropped, it could have been game over.
Well, we started just sitting. We started sending people like Shadow and Skinny went and sat in the other alliances, and then if we saw anything, we just took them out. We didn't even they zeroed.
Oh, I know, because every time I saw something pop, there was Shadow flying, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, he was on it. That's my boy right there. Oh, let's see what top one's got. Okay. Yeah, more DWD. Holy shit, League Vindictive 2, that freaking 1.4 million troops, dude.
Oh yeah, that was the 1.4. That was the one I was talking about.
Yeah, that's insane. League.
And then the other one, I think, was 1.1.
DWD, that douchebag who named himself JLI. Oh my god.
Yeah, there was a.
Oh,
you
Big
guys definitely. I
D.
mean, you guys have a lot of troops like that. I was like, we're like, holy shit, because
Yeah, this is
a little thing about
ridiculous. You
we
know
had
why?
quite a few
Because they don't
civil wars,
participate.
so we're all still kind of getting our shit back together.
We've never had a civil war.
Oh, we had quite a few.
We've
So
never
there
had
was one that we pretty much all zeroed each other.
Yeah, we've never
We had a
civil war.
capital battle for the books.
Whew.
And it's been a recovery process since then, pretty much. But now we're all united for the most part, and it's good. We're getting it back together.
What's this? Yeah, these guys are all gonna get killed again. Thanks, top one, because we're gonna end up just killing all these people again.
The 1.8 million.
Mm-hmm.
755 loss. Oh my god. Time to quit.
Yeah. These guys are all, kill them all. We're gonna fucking kill all of them. Like, seriously. If you guys are listening in on here or on YouTube, you guys better hide. Better hope that you use the bubbles you didn't use in the event, because you gave away a lot of points. We're gonna have to terminate you. It's like extermination time for all these people who gave away all these points, because that shit was crazy. It was crazy. And seeing these reports is just, like, honestly, like, kind of sickening. Like, DWD mask, freaking almost 2 million troops in the city. Like, this shit's insane.
I still haven't even built 2 million yet.
Well, it was like
I still haven't even gotten my little lion yet.
That attack.
That's crazy.
The attack though, but that attack that top one got on G, that one made me want to throw up. I signed into freaking Discord this morning at like 1 o'clock this morning, 2 o'clock this morning. I woke up and I was like, what the fuck is this? Oh, here it is. He posted it. I'm sorry, G. We're gonna pull it up though, girl. I'm sorry, but dude. Holy shit, man. 765,000 troops killed. Like, the amount of points that he got on that one.
Yeah. What level is she? She's
either 33 or 34.
Yeah, so it's big troop numbers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, freaking hell yeah. It was a shit ton.
Yeah, a lot of my troops I killed were probably T-78s, some T-9s.
I'll tell you guys one thing though.
It was mostly it was a lot of C-24, C-25s. I think that I got.
I can tell you this. This was the first void that no one hit my city. I didn't get hit once. No one caught me. Not even empty.
We had some rules. We set rules.
Was it
we
don't
knew you guys
hit
were
CQ?
gonna trap us.
No hitting CQ?
We had a ban on no JLI.
So let me just ask you guys this. Did you guys see me setting that trap at the beginning of the event where I literally dropped my bubble and was sitting there naked, ass in the air?
Yeah, we didn't go for
waiting for somebody to come and
we told
hit
them
me.
we told nobody. We said don't go for any of these. Don't defend flags.
Yeah, I was like, come on, let's see. Everyone wants to hit CQ. Let's see if they hit me. I just sat there for 45 fucking minutes waiting, and then I was like, dude, fuck this. I put my bubble on. I went to sleep. I was like, they're not stupid enough to come over here, because we were just waiting. Shadow. I was like, the moment they enter this city, let's just wreck them. Like, no one came.
No, we know that game.
Yeah. I love that game.
We knew.
I love it.
We knew that game.
I was like, should
and
I
we
teleport
told, we basically
random?
like, don't even set any traps this void, because it's hard to beat some of the guys with these stats, and especially if Jay comes in, he'll clear out everybody.
Jay will
Shadow's strong, they're all strong, so it's like our cities can't take on something like that.
No,
it can't happen.
No,
it's impossible. Even I'll say again, so I'm from an older nation. Even some of those guys that have been playing 5 years building these cities still aren't as strong as Jay.
Yeah. I know. Well, and then there's some of these guys that have been building their cities since the beginning, and he's stronger than them.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I know that there's gonna be somebody who comes and talks shit about what I just said. I'm not saying he can beat everybody. I'm just saying that there's a lot of old timers who talk so much fucking shit. But I know Jay can beat some of them. Not all of them, but some of them. I know for a
Listen,
fact.
I'm telling you, I've been in the nations. Those are hard stats. Those are hard stats. Like I know these guys from. I came from 208. I played with all those other nations 219. I played with people in 52. And, you know, they're all ridiculously strong. Like, yeah, if they came with a bunch of people, they'll clear him out. But no one's taking him on a 1v1.
No. Mm-mm. Hell no. And I'm honestly, like, I had said on one of Woody's lives, we've had voids and frenzies with all sorts of fucking nations, strong ass nations. You guys are probably the strongest that we've gone against, probably the most competitive outside of Nation 1241 with Shogun and Aziz and D. But no one has tried to, like, you know, organize a massive attack on Jay, and we're waiting for it. Like, somebody was like, oh, saying that you're gonna put like a hit on him, but no, fucking bring it on. Like, we want it. We want that shit. We want to see somebody try and organize a hit on fucking Jay. Like, I want to see it. We want to see it. Bring it on. I think it would be awesome to see what would happen.
It'd be good to see. You'd have to have, you know, at least a few equal cities though to do any damage.
Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, like, what, you would probably have to rally the whole entire fucking alliance to take on Jay. And I don't even know if you would win. And I don't even know if
I would say there was a guy that we had that was rogue. That was hitting all these other players in our old nation, and you know, before the C41 came out, he was C38. We had to hit him with 30 players, ranging from 36 to 38.
Oh my god.
And everyone was well above 1,100 to 1,500 long range at that time.
Ugh.
You know, this was before officer equipment and stuff.
Yes.
And you know, he still killed, like, he still gave us a loss of like 1.5 million troops.
I believe it.
But you know, he got his ass kicked, but he also took a lot of fucking troops out.
I believe it. It's crazy. Some of these whales, man. But I definitely want to see somebody try and take on Jay. Like, that would be like a super exciting battle to see. Just a shit ton of people. I don't think they would win.
It's a lot of troops to try to kill with one fleet.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And he,
you said, rally a whole bunch of people.
You would have to rally like your entire alliance, and then maybe get your second.
But even that, you know, most of the people are going to be meat grinders. You know, some of these people that we play with, you know,
well, they don't even throw enough melee.
Their stats are 150 to 200 long range.
Yeah.
So.
And a lot of these people, it's like you don't even want to do, like, I love everybody. I'd love to help everybody, but sometimes you just don't want to attack with certain people because they don't put enough melee in, and it's just, you know.
Listen, I can't attack really anybody in my nation because I'm one of maybe I'm a mid ranger, so I'm one of like 2 mid rangers in my whole nation. So I just eat it when I attack with people.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. So I'm long range though. So.
Yeah, most people. That's what I used to. This time around, I'm like, I'm going different. I'm gonna fucking go mid range.
I like the long range.
Fuck it, try it. It's fun. Yeah. Just wanted to be different.
Yeah, definitely.
Mid range is really fun. Like in every event except Void, I feel like.
Oh yeah, because the
dude,
losses
I just got my ass kicked, but I kill a lot of troops, but I got my ass fucking kicked.
Do you ever retreat? Because we our 2 whales, I actually just told them like a strategy, because if they know it's like a trap and they want to hit, they'll throw in like 200,000 rocket launchers instead of a full back line, and then hit the retreat button as soon as 10 seconds in, because they know that they'll get 2 shots off, fry those troops, and then
I'm still learning the mid range thing. Like I said, I've been playing for years, but I've always been long range, so this is still new to me. You know, I'm still kind of learning. It's a learning curve, 100%. It's very, you know, everything is different. Everything is fucking backwards for me. But I'm getting it. I'm starting to really get it. But like the retreat thing is still a new thing. So I'm gonna start playing around with that a little bit more.
You gotta watch your troops just die if you went into a bad battle.
Oh, I did it. Yeah, I did it this time, and I was like, oh, fucking retreating. But it's I gotta build up. So after this, I am like, okay, I gotta get my melee health power up a little bit more.
I will pull the fuck out so quick.
You know, one of the first unlocks I did for when the equipment came out was the shield over the most mid and back row. So that kind of really helps take that first blow from like the Titans on my mid range. That I've noticed that's been pretty helpful. Yeah, you know, it's a work in progress. You know, I'm not a whale. I'm just an average guy who's been playing a long time. So I play within my means.
Yeah.
I would get this up. Alexandria's equipment up. I want to share it in the.
I took up Alexandria and Stormbow.
I have. Hold on. I have it. What do I have? I have. My game won't fucking move.
Yeah, I have my mechanical hold on her with the advanced endurance at level 10 or 11, and then the long range resistance at 10 or 11 too.
I have on Alexandria. I have the defensive rampart. That's the shield I was talking about at level 5. Do you guys want to see mine? And then
I'll show you guys mine. I'll go get it and post it in the comments.
Stormbow, I have the melee blessing also at level 5. So it's still, you know, I'm working on it. I do what I can.
Yeah, I'll show you guys mine. I'll post it in the comments real quick.
What else do I have? I do have the Titan resistance from Tifa. Those might be my only gold ones right now.
Let me see here. Okay, and then Alexandria.
Everything's a work in progress. This is a fucking long game.
This is a long fucking game. That's exactly what I was about to say. This is a long fucking game.
You have to be, you know, you gotta be patient. You know, I'm already way further in than I thought I would be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I sold my last city. You know, I mean, the cities don't go for jack shit in the ancient nations. You know, I sold, I think it's a C-38 now, but I sold it as a C-37 with just about 1,100 long range and just under 1,000 melee.
There's mine.
Gold
I
Titans.
posted them in the comments.
And I sold it for $150. Like, it was like...
What?
Jeez. Yeah, it was worth jack of shit.
Yes.
It's crazy to say, but it was nothing.
So here's my Alexandria and my Stormbow. I posted them in the comments.
Yeah, Stormbow melee killer. That's my next priority right now. Like, my priorities in this game has always been increased damage and reduced damage taken.
Anything damage is fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie, but dude, the melee killer though, the melee killer is freaking amazing.
Oh yeah, I mean that's like because that's just straight on top of whatever increased damage you've done on your Zeus. Yeah. Does that reflect on the battle stats page?
100%. Yeah.
Like my.
It's not a hidden stat.
It's not. No, it is not a hidden stat. Like if I look at my most recent battle report, let me see. Let me take a look. Like my stats. I don't give a shit. I'll post my stats. Let's see. Let me find one real quick.
I can't even look at I have no idea what the hell my stats really are because it's like, you know, sometimes you got these the extra boosts, and then
here's my stats.
My
stats are not the best. I'm not the strongest out there. That's for sure. But I like them. I impress myself every day.
You have your Titans are good.
I always think my Titans are garbage.
With the gamble gods. I'll show you my equipment.
They don't give me shit. Fuck Camo with the gambling. Every time. I'm on like my 10th failed gamble. They can go fuck themselves. I mean, they're all purple, but I'm like,
I wish I had better luck in the actual casino and not the fucking camel casino.
The camel casino. Ooh, nice though. You have orange.
None of these were ever started from orange. Every one of these were gambled up.
I'm jealous. I'm in the middle of redoing some of mine. Well, not redoing, but I'm in the development, and I'm gonna do my radar and my weapons apparatus to orange. I almost have my radar to orange, and then I'll swap out my level 4 and put that level 4 orange and break that shit down, see what I got.
Have you done
my stats here now?
Have you ever done the gamble trick before?
I don't know fuck with the
I gotta get my
gambling.
damage up.
I'm never messing with the gamble bullshit
do you buy
again.
equipment packs or not?
I buy whatever, you know?
I'm sorry.
Okay, so the trick, one of the equipment tricks is I'll show you what's in my bag right now and what you can do. Because you know how you're always short circuit boards and the power pumps and consoles, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna freaking, it makes me want to throw my phone against the fucking wall.
So what you can do is you go develop, and then let me just go to like your radar level 1.
Mm-hmm. And then what?
You probably have like a lot of like bullshit other stuff, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
When you develop, you can consider doing this instead of wasting like a purple power pump or something like that. Sure, you'll get a better chance.
I've done this before.
But you probably have a fuck ton of other like useless equipment that you could gamble and go for that 12%er.
I've done this before, and I was like, I made a video on this, and I was like, fuck no. Like, I'm not doing it again. Fuck this shit. Like, hell no, I'm not doing it.
I've actually never even done a full gamble. Like when
I can't.
When I do the upgrade gambles, I always use the gold on the like the shit side, and then the purples on the other side, and I just go for it.
Really?
So like the 3 that I still have purple, those were failed going up level 4 to 5. I also don't do same level gambles. I only gamble up. So I've gotten like super lucky.
Yeah, you have gotten lucky, because I'm not doing it ever again. I'm just not doing it. I can't lose that much freaking materials ever again. I wanted to cry.
Yeah.
I literally almost, like, I wanted to throw up. I'm not gonna lie. When that shit turned purple on a level 4 radar, I was like, for the 3rd time, I was like, yeah, fuck no. I'm doing it from start, all orange, and now that's what I'm doing, slowly but surely. It's like, it's just sitting there anyways.
You know what? It's funny. That's one thing. It's like equipment takes so long unless you get a good gamble. So it's like,
yeah, everything's level 4 purple, so I might as well just develop on the side and get the oranges. It's gonna sit like that anyways, so I might as well.
Yeah.
Right, because you're not going to C35 anytime soon, or like, you know, there's no point rushing C35 because all you get is the garage.
Exactly.
And like the new workshop, I'm not even, like, I'm keeping my workshop at C30 until I hit C36 because I don't value the workshop investment from C30 to C35 before I go C36 and get the new snipers and infantry, because that I think is just going to be much better for, you know, all events.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the equipment is insane.
I don't buy uranium. That's the thing, is like, I just
don't buy uranium?
No, I don't buy. I only buy the monthly card. So that's like an extra, what, 30,000 a month. But outside of that, so my math right now is like I get about 4,800 uranium a day. So it's like if you round that to 5,000 uranium, if I need 300,000, I need like 300,000 uranium for C35. So that's like 2 months. So I'm just like, all right, well, I'm not gonna, like, because if I just spend the money to get the uranium to get to C35, that's just like me not spending it on officers to make me actually stronger. You know?
I'll do
like we have a C32 in our city that like we are in our alliance that we use as traps all the time because he's got higher melee HP and higher long range attack than I do, and I'm C34.
Wow.
He's like, yeah, like I'm just like, he doesn't buy the monthly card. He like he only like collects in the uranium mines, and he was like doesn't buy resources either. So he like collected that shit all the way up to C30.
That's insane.
And C31 and C32. So like to him, he's like, I don't care. I'll get to C34 when I need to, and I'm just gonna be like, surprise, motherfucker, when like a whale hits me, and I was like, oh shit.
He's gonna be a beast. That's insane. So remind me again who that is. No, I'm just kidding. Remind me again which city that is. So we know? No, I'm just kidding. You can keep that little gem, that little secret if you'd like. I would. But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's freaking dead in here tonight. I think everybody's exhausted from these new head of states and all the shit that everything.
How, so is it going to be the same as the other, like we're going to have another 2 weeks to the next
Yes.
frenzy? And
Yeah.
it's just working
It's
up.
gonna be the
Okay.
same
And
schedule.
then
Like,
you'll
this
know,
wasn't
if you go into your game
event
right
for me.
now, you already know who you're matched up against.
Yes.
Oh,
Ooh,
I
I
see.
wonder who I matched up against. I haven't even looked. So what, I just open up head of
I
state?
think honestly.
Yep. And then it'll still be selected on round 1, but you can click onto round 2 now, and it'll tell you who you're matched up against.
Ooh, we got
So, like,
1220.
I don't know if you have a VIP, but I'm just like,
I
what the
do.
fuck does my
12,
VIP
18.
now do? I was like, I used to bug my VIP about the earlier.
Just send them a message and ask who you're up against next in head of state just to fuck with them.
My VIPs, I think.
No, I
Like,
did
can you
that.
tell me,
I did that
please?
because I had a lapse in judgment last time, and they were like, please refer to the game. It's now shown there. I was like,
Yep. It's a damn
I'm like,
bot,
what am I
man.
paying you for
They don't
then?
tell you shit.
I was like, what the fuck do you get paid for?
Yeah.
So
I'm just
now I
gonna
actually
fuck.
just bug them on like stupid questions. Like, you know how the Zcoin shop, you usually like it's supposed to end in a 0. But
Yeah.
for some reason, I'll show you a screenshot of my Zcoin shop right now.
It's supposed
Look
to
at my
end in a
balance.
0?
No. It does not end with a 0.
Mine doesn't.
What does it end in?
Or like how many coins I have or what?
Yeah, how many coins do you have?
10,678.
Oh, what the fuck? So Camel literally just introduced new packs in the normal shop, not the daily specials, that give like 21 Z coins instead of 15 or 20 or 30. Because if you look at the alliance, if you go to the diligence center, right, like, or whatever it's called in your game, like if you go to the actual center,
Okay.
the
Distribution center.
the dispatch center, no, not dispatch center, the
distribution, where the Z coins are,
no, it's
right?
the embassy. No,
Oh,
no,
in the
go to the embassy.
Okay.
And then click on Alliance Gift.
Okay.
And then click on the little red present at the top right corner.
Okay.
And then you see all the history, right? Click into each one of them.
Okay.
Small packs give 15.
Yeah.
And then medium packs give like 45. And then large packs give 80. So what fucking pack gives you 21? But apparently Camel, my VIP, was like, Captain Cook, and you're like, he didn't say the actual thing. I scrolled. I was like,
yeah, how the hell does it not end in a 0?
A pack, and it was 21 Z coins, and I was like, what the fuck is this pack?
Is that because of when you gain diligence?
No, diligence is 15.
Is also. What the fuck?
Right? So
what the
I
fuck?
That's what I do now. I was like, I bugged my fucking VIP. I was like, hey, do an investigation on this because I'm curious. Where the fuck is this coming from?
Now I want to make a video.
Tariffs.
I want to make
The
a video
tariffs.
on this.
They're taking our AOZ coins, the tariffs.
This like literally makes me want to do a video on it and be like, where is
my OCD is also just fucked up because I'm so used to seeing like 4,400 or 4,450 or 4,480, but it's now 4,486. Like, what the fuck is this number?
Yeah, where the hell is that coming from?
And it's only happened once. I'm perpetually stuck at that 6. I can't get rid of it.
Mine's an 8.
I wish that mine was an 8. 8 is lucky number in Chinese culture.
I just want you to know that this shit has me fucked up and I'm never going to recover from this now. Like, I'm going to be looking at it and wondering where the hell that 8 came from.
Oh, man. It could be, 3 packs of 21, Someone bought 3 random packs. It's got to be like some new pack that Camel introduced in the regular shop because everything is, the old stuff is always 15, 40, and 80, so.
I need to know what the hell it is. I can't handle this. This is ridiculous. I'm like looking now. This is bullshit. Why is it like that? It should be ending in a 0. It doesn't make any damn sense. Yeah, I never actually looked at that or
I'll
took
talk to you later. I gotta go to the gym.
Oh yeah, no, you're good.
Nice talking to you, bro.
I think I'm gonna cut this live down too. I'm freaking tired. I'm ready to go to sleep.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
no
out
more
as well.
results
My
to
first
share.
live.
Yeah.
Well, good talking to you guys.
Yeah, it was great
Best
talking
of
to
luck
all
in
of
Penn
you.
State.
Yeah, you guys too. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys all have a good night. Thank
Yep.
you.
All right,
Have a good one, guys.
later.
All
You as
right,
well.
see
Take
you
care.
guys. Bye. Thanks for tuning in, guys. St. James. Technology probably is yeah, for sure. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna cut this out. We won, but have a good night, guys, and thank you guys for tuning in. And please